In this clip, we are going to take a look at the Warsaw Pact planning process, which occurs during the Warsaw Pact planning phase. In this example, we are at the start of the second game turn, and we are now in the Warsaw Pact planning phase. The Warsaw Pact player has entered the 3 motor rifle regiments of the 27th Guards Motor Rifle Division on the first turn. We can see them here, here, and here. He has also entered the division base back in his rear. In this turn, he is going to enter as reinforcements his divisional tank regiment and his divisional tank battalion, the latter of which is treated like a regiment for planning purposes. So, the Warsaw Pact player has 5 regiments that he needs to plan for. His 6th formation is his divisional base. However, he never plans an operation for the division base because Warsaw Pact division bases always execute a march operation. So effectively, there's nothing to plan for. Each regiment can be planned for one of 4 types of operation: march, hasty attack, assault, or reserve. March operations are free, but assigning a hasty attack, assault, or reserve operation to a regiment costs a command point. So let's see how many command points we have available. Here we see the forward headquarters of the 27th Guards. It has 1 command point, that's the number in the red circle. Further to the rear, we see the main headquarters of the 27th Guards. It also has 1 command point, so we have a total of 2 command points available. Let's assume that the scenario instructions provide a 3rd command point, an off-map command point, so we have a grand total of 3 command points available. Reviewing the situation, the Warsaw Pact player decides that what probably makes sense for him is that he gives a hasty attack mission to each of his 3 forward motor rifle regiments, and he assigns a march operation to his tank regiment and his divisional tank battalion, since they need to use the road network to zip onto the map. Now, one of the things that the Warsaw Pact player has to be cognizant about is that a headquarters cannot expend a command point on a regiment unless it is within command range of at least one of the units in that regiment. So here we're going to check for the forward headquarters, and it is indeed in command range of all of the regiments. The main headquarters is also in command range of all of its regiments, and the off-map command point is in range of any regiment on or off the map, so it doesn't have an issue with range. So in this case, we're going to presume that the forward headquarters expends its command point and gives a hasty attack mission to the 68th up here, that the main headquarters gives a hasty attack operation to the middle BTR regiment, and that the off-map command point will assign the southern regiment to its hasty attack operation. The 2 regiments that are entering as reinforcements this turn therefore get the march operation, since we have no more command points to expend on them. So we need to actually plan, and the way we do this is we go to the Warsaw Pact planning card, and here what we're going to do is we're going to put an operation marker in each of these operation boxes. These boxes are marked with the unit designation for their regiment, and they are also color-coded with the same color as the color stripe that's on the unit counters of that regiment. So we have determined that we're going to put a hasty attack operation into the box for each of the 3 motor rifle regiments, and then we are going to put a march operation into the boxes for the divisional tank battalion and the divisional tank regiment. And so now we've planned. The Warsaw Pact player actually needs to place these face down so that we hide the operation from the NATO player, and he has no idea what operations we have actually planned for what regiments. Now, sometimes players would find it easier not to use the Warsaw Pact planning card, but to actually put these operations markers on the map. And so that would look like this. We would put a hasty attack operation beside each of our regiments. We would then plan a march operation for these two regiments, and then of course we make sure that we actually place these on the map face down so that they're hidden from the NATO player. And with this we have finished the planning process, and we would now move on to the operations phase. And that's how planning works, folks.